Hi everyone, my name is Ali Maki. I'm an actress, an activist, and the founder of Asian American Girl Club. Today I brought some items, some photos with me to share with you all what it means to create the space to be my authentic self. My grandmother actually made this happy coat that I used to wear to the Obon Festival, which is a yearly festival during the summer for Japanese Americans to honor the spirit of your ancestors. Huge circles of people would line up to dance around these taiko drums in the middle. There was lanterns everywhere. It's such a fun, beautiful celebration. The festival was the first beginnings of community for me and really being prideful of my Japanese American heritage. And I think that's kind of where Asian American Girl Club started. That was such a meaningful experience for me every summer to know that a space like that existed just for us. I have some photos of me as a child. This is me at one of my first piano recitals. This is when I tried figure skating. I was pretty much in all of these activities because my mom really wanted me to try everything, even if it meant I wasn't gonna be good at it. But I think through all of that, I really learned what my passion really was and what I was good at. And that all kind of led to my very first musical theater play. This was the first time I ever performed on stage. Being on stage for me really represented being able to express yourself freely and as boldly as possible without judgment. So this next one is my journal, and this is actually the very first time that I had written Asian American Girl Club out on a piece of paper. When I was growing up in all of those activities, I was really craving a space with other women that looked like me, and so that was really kind of the impetus for this. I wanted to kind of redefine what a club could look and feel like. So here is one of the first ever Asian American Girl Club printed tees. That's what I think is so beautiful, is when you do put your hand out there for community and friendship and all these things, 100% of the time someone will be there to take it. And I think that's why community means so much to me. But I always like to remember that it just came from an idea that I kind of scribbled out in a notebook. When my grandmother was 16 years old, she was actually sent to the Japanese American internment camps. After the war ended, they were left with $25 and a bus ticket with nothing to their name. And through all of that, they had to learn how to create a new space for themselves and create a new story. And as their descendant, I forever will be so inspired by their legacy, and I am so honored to continue that on. It's so cool to be able to look back at those tokens and just remember where I came from and why it's important to speak out. If you see with my family's history alone, the internment of a whole ethnicity based just upon how they looked, it really helps me to be vocal in all of the work that I do and not be afraid to speak out. I think through community, being able to have that support of everyone around me, like with Asian American Girl Club and all that means to me, it's becoming easier and easier to use my voice. Because I moved to LA when I was 14 and, going out there, you didn't see a lot of people that looked like me on film and TV yet. Representation wasn't really there yet, and I felt very alone throughout my journey, and I also felt like I was very much put inside of a box. The nerdy sidekick or, the girl with glasses who loves math, but I felt like I wasn't able to fully self-express. And I think what's amazing what's happening now with community is you're able to see what's possible for yourself, that you could be the hero of your own story. And I think it's so important for us, especially as Asian Americans, to be able to embrace what I want to do as opposed to what I feel like I should do or what has historically been done in the past. And that's why I would just encourage everyone to check out what McDonald's is doing and providing so many incredible resources like APA Next and the scholarship program. You never know what it's going to lead to, and I think you never know who you're going to meet, what doors are going to open, and kind of what passions will unlock for you.